In this batch tutorial, we're actually going to go over, I don't know what these are called. I call them senders and receivers. If there's a more technical name for them, we can go over that. But there's also append senders, and then but there's no, as far as I know, there's no append receivers, because I don't know what you would do with that. So what these little senders do, they send the output of the command into a file, or it sends the output of the command somewhere, but it's defaultly a file. So echo hi. What's the output of echo hi? Well, it says hi. What's the output of pause? Pressing the key to continue. So if I use echo hi and put a little sender and say test.txt, now when I run this, it's not going to say hi, because it sent the output to test.txt on my desktop, and inside of it it says hi. So that's an example of how you can also create files. Because this tutorial is also on reading and writing files. Now there's also receivers. Receivers are like pipes. Pipes send the output of a command to the input of another command. Receivers send the first line of a file, or sometimes all the lines, to the input of another command. For example, set/p name. Set/p name, it pauses to let you type something in. We're going to use a receiver. A receiver is the bracket going this way, the less than bracket. And we're going to say test.txt. So when it pauses for user input to let you type in your name, we're going to receive it from test.txt. So what it does, it takes all the text from test.txt, but set/p name only takes one line of input, so it's only going to take the first line of the file. So let's do this. On my desktop, let's create test.txt, and inside of it let's write Joe Billy. Now close it. Now echo hello name. Now as you can see, it's going to write hello Joe Billy, because it sent the text, it sent the text of this file to the input of this command. So we can also do something like put y in the command and then say like del, or we can say like del star receive test.txt, and see it typed in y for me because it got it from that file. Refresh. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes when you get the input, it's not exactly successful, as you can see here. Sometimes, see how I got y from the file? Not all the time getting inputs from the file actually really affects the input. Here, if you get y from a file, it's not going to delete everything. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's just how it is. So that's just senders and receivers. I'm also going to show you appenders. I don't know what you'd call them. Append senders. Let's say I write echo Joe send to test.txt. Now I double click this, and then my desktop here's test.txt, and inside it says Joe. What if I want to write another line to it? Well, echo pi send to test.txt. Now pi, when I send it to the file, it overrides all the text in the file. But what an appender does, double sender signs, that will actually write your line onto the bottom of the file. See, now I have pi. I can change this to all this. And see, pi is the F. It adds it to the bottom. Let me show you something else real quick. Remember how I said these brackets see everything between the brackets as one line? Well, this is something we can do good with it. You can write a whole file. Echo hello. Let's write our own batch file. Echo hello, echo off, echo, echo, hello, world, echo, pause, and then at the end of my bracket, I'm going to put my sender and say send to test.bat. What it's going to do, it's going to echo all this and send it to test.bat. Now in my test.bat file, it's at echo off, echo hello world, pause. Because first it echoes this, then it echoes this, then it echoes this, and then it sends it all to test.bat. That's so you don't have to keep on writing the little append sender on every line. That's a neater way to write your files. Now, I also want to show you one more thing. Well, actually, I think we're good. This is probably good for our senders, receivers, reading, writing files. Oh, let me show you one more thing real quick. Let's say we send Pauls to test.txt. Like I said, it sends the output, so it's not going to say press any key to continue, but it's going to send press any key to continue to the file, and then but it's still going to wait till I press a key. It's not going to send the command, just the output. Like another way this can be useful is like ipconfig gets a whole bunch of IP information. If we say like ipconfig send it to test.txt, we run this, open test.txt, has all our IP config information in it. I don't think any of this is personal information, I hope not. Another thing, there's also null. If I say echo hi send to null, what that does, it does not create a file named null. Anytime you send something to null, it sends it to a black hole of nothingness. It gets deleted, it goes away. So that's kind of how you make a command have no output. If we put one of these before it, a caret, or not a caret, whatever it was. Just let me show you something real quick. You may wonder what good is it to send the output to nothing. We could say something like this: echo hello world, send the output of Pauls to null. And then before Pauls, we can say echo strike any key to proceed. Does proceed have two C's? I don't think it matters. Now look. Now instead of press any key to continue, it's saying strike any key to proceed. Because we send the output of Pauls to null, so now there's no output. It gets rid of it, it deletes it, it hides it. And then we used echo to write our own output. Another thing, let's mix what we've learned and ping google.com, send to null. This is so it doesn't show what it's doesn't show anything, the output. Then we're going to say and. Then we're going to say if this is successful, echo you are connected to the internet. And then we're going to close this bracket and put our ORs. And this is going to say if the command wasn't successful, and then we're going to echo you are not connected to the internet. And now let's close that, pause. Now when I run this, should take a little while. You are connected to the internet. But if I type in ipconfig /release, run this again, you are not connected to the internet. That's kind of a way to check if you're connected to the internet. And this is review with stuff we've already went over. And that's it for this tutorial.